I wanted to come out of this movie saying Priyanka Chopra is a badass, but instead I said, thank God the movie ended. That's the truth, my friends. Jai Gangaajal is brought to us by our beloved director Prakash Jha, who also gave us the original. But while watching this, I was like, this is not directed by him. Somebody intervened the original story with a few minor tweaks. Priyanka Chopra plays the SP, and from the trailer I thought she is going to take charge, but no. Debutant Prakash Jha took matter in his own hands and delivered a solid acting skill, but is it worth it? Another no. Because like I said, the story is very similar, which makes the movie really predictable. We are in the year 2016 where people are really smart. They know where the story is going, and this movie gave us no exception. Let's talk about the characters. Priyanka Chopra is there in the movie. You know, those kind of cops who just sit there and do nothing but in the end catches the bad guys, although the efforts are by someone else. I understand she is a motivation to the other cause, but who cares? I didn't give a shit. Prakash Jha, on the other hand, was the movie. He is the guy who leads the charge, and in the end, you're rooting for him. Manav gave an okay performance, but taking honesty into consideration, if this wasn't a sequel to Gangaajal or Gangaajal didn't even existed, I might have a different opinion for this movie. But since it isn't true, this movie sucks. Besides being unoriginal and cheesy, dialogues were terrible too. I mean, there wasn't a single dialogue where I was just clapping my hands and was excited. I even overheard people saying this movie is really long and boring, and some left in the interval as well. Counting the first day, people leaving in interval, that's when you know this movie is not worth it. In the end, I'll say this movie is an unnecessary sequel and disgrace to an original. This one point I want to add. If you haven't seen the original, you might like this movie, but honestly, you will forget it in few days. I'll give this sequel 2 out of 5. I wanted to give it 3 or 4 maybe before watching it, since Prakash Jha and Priyanka Chopra are working together, but sadly I couldn't. So Jai Gangaajal, have you seen it? If you haven't, you're not missing on much, but if you have, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more Bollywood reviews, you can subscribe to my channel and click the red button right there, and like this video if you like the video, of course. And that's it from my side, guys. Take care, bye bye, and see you in the next one.